How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell per usual on this good Tuesday morning. It is March the 3rd, 2026, and it is currently 9:06 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. I got up kind of early this morning and I came out so I could handle a few errands before my boys woke up and before my brother leaves the house or whatever. Um, so that's what I'm out doing, just having my car looked at so I can make sure that everything's okay. Um, I don't have any worries or anything, but I also want to use my car for lift, so I have to get a lift inspection. So that's what I mean by that. Um, and I'm hoping that everything goes smoothly so I can lift at least 3 times out the week or whatever. So I got up early to do that. Then I'm going to head back to the house and take care of some things that I need to write out. Um, I wanted to talk about something though, and I wanted to talk about being tested. Being tested. I noticed that I'd be being tested by a lot of different people, but I don't mind being tested by God, but when it comes to normal people, regular people, peers, or whoever you may be in my life, I don't feel like you need to test me because I'm not testing you. And then when it comes to love and dating, I understand testing to a certain extent. Like maybe wanting to test a female to make sure that she's not in your life just to use you for your money or to mooch off you or live off you and things like that. I understand. Vice versa. Woman to man. A woman wanting to make sure the same things. So I definitely understand that, or whatever the case may be. But I'm so tired of being tested. Not by God, but by humans who want to play God in my life. And I've been staying to myself lately or whatever. I have one guy friend who I talk to, and I don't really see him that much. We see each other, you know, every blue moon or whatnot, and I guess that's cool because we just now starting to, get to know each other and things like that. So he don't want to rush things. I don't want to feel like, or make him feel like I'm trying to rush things. So, it's cool. But other than that, I haven't been talking to nobody from my past or anything like that. I just been staying cool, staying to myself because I just learned a lot about a lot of the people who were in my life or whatever. So I just been relaxing and trying to move differently and get myself together so I can do what I need to do for my kids. And if love finds me, then love finds me. That's how I've been looking at it lately. But yesterday I had woke up and did my little stuff that I needed to do for the day. Went and got some cleaning supplies and stuff like that so I can clean up, and I pretty much came back home. I took my daughter to work, picked her up from work. Other than that, me and my boys, we came back home. But while I was out yesterday, I got up this yesterday morning and something told me to go and get me an Android phone. And I'm like, okay, so I get up and I go get me an Android phone, which everybody know that I needed a new phone anyway because my iPhone, which is right here, which is what I normally would record off of, my iPhone got messed up some way, somehow, where if you call my phone, you would be able to hear me, but I wouldn't be able to hear you. And like when I wanted to record my videos, I could record videos perfectly fine because it's like my phone, you can hear everything that's going on around me, but I just couldn't hear what was going on on the other end. So I needed to get a new phone anyway, which is why on some of my live videos, if somebody calls me or FaceTime me, the speaker will just go out completely. So I woke up yesterday and something was like, go get an Android phone. Just go get a little phone that you can use until you get you another iPhone. So I listened to my spirit guides. And I had got up and I went to go get me an Android. And I went and took my daughter to work and everything, and I came back to the house and I had made some fresh mop water before I left the house, and I cleaned up, made the house smell really good so it wouldn't be smelling like dog or whatever. I had bought some carpet freshener and stuff to put on the couches so the fabric can smell fresh, and it would eliminate some of the dog, the little Arm& Hammer dog carpet freshener. I had put some of that on the couch and stuff because washing the pillows, I'm just not going to be washing them every day. Really, the couch can go out if you ask me. But I made the house smell really good before I left. I cleaned up and everything like that, bleached everything down. But when I came back to the house, me and my children, the mop was on the floor and I leaned over to pick the mop up and my iPhone fell in the mop bucket of water or whatever. And I took it out and I wasn't even mad. I'm like, damn, my phone fell in the bucket of water. I took it out or whatever and I let it dry as much as I could. I set it in some rice for a little while and it powered on long enough for me to transfer over a little information and log into my emails and the important things that you would normally do when you get a new phone. It allowed me to do that, and then my phone screen just blacked out, so I can't use it at the moment. And I was just hearing like that was God. Like, I've been needed to get rid of this phone for the longest, but I haven't been able to. I haven't been able to buy me another phone or anything like that and transfer all of my information over and stuff. But I knew that I needed to. So to go and get the Android yesterday, which is what I'm recording off of right now, which you can tell because the quality is a little bit different. I got it right in the nick of time. It's like God said, as soon as I got this phone, I dropped my iPhone in the mop water. I never drop my phone in the mop water. I make this same mop water every day, several times a day, always having my phone, so I never drop my phone in no water. But as soon as I get this Android, I drop my iPhone in the water. So it was something about that. God was just like saying everything is happening right on time. But right before my phone fell into the water and everything like that, I had seen that I had some missed calls. And mind you, I deleted all of my contacts out of my phone and everything. And I didn't know the number. And it called private as well. So I ended up having to find my headphones and listening to the messages. And I noticed that it was one of my old guy friends, or he had left me a message. And I'm like, oh, I'm surprised to see that he had called me. He went to the extent to calling me private or whatever. So I unblocked him for a minute, and this is, by the time I unblocked him, my phone had already fell in the mop water. So the screen was green and black. But I was able to text him in enough time. So I'm like, hey, I see you text me, is everything okay? Mind you, his mom had just passed away and everything. So, I just was, being a friend or being a caring individual like I am. And I'm just like, oh, I see you called, or, you called me and you had to call me blocked and you left me a message. So, how you doing? He like, oh, I'm doing good, blase split. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's good to know or whatever. And then, he was like, oh, I just went back to work. I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. I'm glad to see that after his mom passed away, he's finally going back to work. He can get, back in the groove, taking care of business and everything. So I'm glad to hear that for him. So, he goes on, he like, oh, well, I might pull up if I get off early. So I'm like, oh, okay. I figure we probably just smoke a little bit and that's just it. It ain't the same like how it used to be. I'm not about to leave with you. Our little relationship that we had is done and over with. It ain't like how we used to be. I'm not about to leave with you. We not fucking. We not doing none of that. So, but we can chill. We can talk. But that's it. It's good to see you. So, and that's what happened. He pulled up when he got off and I came outside or whatever, had my bonnet on. I didn't try to do nothing extra. And I was just talking like, oh, how the kids. It's good to see that you're doing good. It's good to know that you're going back to work. You got a new car and everything like that. Like, I'm proud of you, but after we smoke, I'm about to get ready to go back in the house. And he was like, oh, the weed gone. Because he had rolled 2 little blunts or whatever. He like, oh, the weed gone. Now you gone. It's just like, no. It's not nothing much we can do other than talk and smoke. And it's like 2 in the morning. I'm kind of tired, so I want to go and lay down. I have something to do in the morning. Hence, I'm up in the morning right now taking care of what I needed to do. So I'm like, I'm just not really trying to do nothing extra. And, we not doing it. Because he was like, he made the notion of like, oh, well, I guess you let somebody else hit that, so I ain't hitting it again or some shit like that. And it's like, that's why we not doing it. I can't deal with the fact that you even think that you can talk about me, play me the way that you did, have a baby, try to embarrass me, and then think that I'm still about to feel the same way about you. But I'm glad to see you and know that you're doing good. I'm glad to know that you're taking life well after your mom passed away. That's what I'm saying to you. Other than that, it's nothing else that I can do for you. Like, you need to go be a family man. You and I aren't meant to be together, because when I thought we were, obviously I was wrong. And it's just the way that his mentality was set up to even think that, I guess he thought I was going to be the same way or falling all over him or something, and no. And then he got a newer truck or whatever. And he was like, oh, now I see you wasn't answering my phone calls before, but now I see you answering my phone calls. And I'm like, oh, well, I didn't know that you got a new car. Like, I didn't know that you went back to work till you just told me. Like, I didn't know nothing about you because I haven't been keeping tabs on you. I don't even be on social media no more. Like, I don't even be on my Facebook or nothing. So I'm not keeping tabs on you via social media, or neither am I keeping tabs on you any other type of way. So I wouldn't know nothing about your new car, your kids, your baby mamas, girlfriends, you, or anything you have going on. So don't try to make it seem like, oh, well, you see I got a new truck, or I got a little bit of money now you answering the phone for me. Or now it's tax time and you got you a new car, now you answering the phone for me, because that's not true. And I've been very still much to myself, even though it is quote unquote tax time. Like, I needed to buy me a car because I wanted to use the car to lift and get around and help my kids get around and take care of business so I could get me a better car. And that's what I did. I didn't get a car or get some taxes to be trying to show off or anything like that, because that's not what type of time I'm on. That's not what type of time I've ever been on. Then my honey, I don't know if he calls himself testing me. And if he does, it really pisses me off, because I am so much who I say I am. I don't need to be tested. And like, I'm not trying to use you, which everybody should know that by now, because I don't even insinuate that I'm trying to use anybody. Don't keep on trying to test my loyalty, test my faithfulness to see if I'm a fuck with somebody else. Try to have people texting my phone. I don't like that type of shit. And if you're not trying to make me your woman, you don't got no business doing no shit like that anyway. And if you are trying to make me your woman, whatever questions you have, we can talk about. You can ask me, and we can be honest with each other. You don't got to be trying to test me behind the scenes to test my loyalty and shit like that. That's irritating to me. And if I got it and you ask me for something, you can have it. But I'm not about to be giving you stuff and then you sitting around not answering the phone when I call you, or not answering my text or anything like that. You doing what you want to do and you communicating with me when you feel like it. But then when you ask me for a favor, you think I'm supposed to jump and do it. When I don't even know what type of time you on, you be wish-washy. Like, I don't have a problem giving nobody anything, especially if I have it. Not no nigga I fuck with, especially. Like, if I have something and you ask me for it and I can give it to you, I will give it to you. But I can't give you nothing if you can't give me simple shit like respect, loyalty, communication. That's just normal shit that you give people that you fuck with. So I'm so tired of people trying to test me, test my character, see who I am, see if I'm a cheater, see if I'm loyal, see if I help out if time gets tough and shit like that. Like, I don't have to prove that to you because that's just who the fuck I am. Don't go around testing me and testing my loyalty and shit like that for what? Because you wasting my time and your time. Like, are we fucking around or are we not? Don't be walking around trying to test me and shit. I'm not in fucking school. So that irritated me with him. And then I'm telling him that, like, I don't got a problem giving you nothing, but, you be wish-washy with me. Tell myself, oh, well, don't worry about it. I'll just do it myself. Like, I'll figure it out. Well, figure it the fuck out then, because you don't know how to communicate. What the fuck you getting irritated for? That don't even make no sense. And I'm not about to kiss nobody's motherfucking ass for no reason. Then again, my old friend coming over trying to be all in my business. Is you pregnant? Like, damn. Why would it matter if I was pregnant or not anyway? Like, the way people be trying to make it seem like I be in their business, they be in mine. Is she pregnant? They want to come in the house and be weird. Sit outside of my house. He was like, oh, I sat outside your house for 2 hours yesterday. Why would you be sitting outside my house for 2 hours? And I didn't even know you was out there. What the fuck? Like, what even makes you think that that type of shit is okay? To come and tell me that you was sitting outside my house for 2 hours. But people be making it seem like I be harassing them. I be talking about them. Or I be in the middle of their business or ruining their relationship. And they be the ones that won't leave me alone. Why was you sitting outside of my house for 2 hours yesterday? But people be trying to make it seem like it's me. Then you trying to make it seem like because you got a new car, now I'm answering the phone for you. What? I got shit to do. Your car ain't got shit to do with me. You're not about to ride me around in your car, so why would I care that you have a new car? That's just like, why would anybody care that I have a new car? People be having shit so fucked up, and I'm so tired of it. Like, don't be out here trying to make it seem like I'm desperate. Or I'm in your business when you in my business and you're obsessed with me. Like, I am so over it. And then talking about stealing and shit. I can't believe people was trying to say that I stole from them. Well, if I'm lying about you stealing from me, then why the fuck you talking about it? Because there's some truth to it. You was a part of stealing. And don't come being all in my face and trying to be in my business. I am so over it. Y'all don't understand. But it's crazy. To have a baby, move on with your girlfriend and everything, but you sitting outside of my house for 2 hours. And people think I be making this shit the fuck up. And this is why I need a man too. Because maybe if I get me a real man, men from my past won't feel like they can do shit like sit outside my house for 2 hours. That is weird to me. I would never go sit outside no... it gotta be some serious ass shit for me to sit outside your house. And then I'm gonna come and knock on the door if I pulled the fuck up. Like, I'm not about to sit out there like a creep. Only time I sat outside a man's house, I wanted him to DNA test my baby. And when I sat outside the house, I knocked on the door. I left a note. And all of that type of shit. I wasn't just there just staring around like a creep. I was there to handle serious business. It was a child involved. And I ain't even saying no names because I ain't trying to talk about, like, nobody to the point where everybody is in the business, but I'm just stating the facts of the shit that I really go through in life. Like, sitting outside of the house, leaving me messages, calling blocked, sitting outside, all for what? When you got a whole life and newborn baby and all that type of shit. You thought it was all fun and games to be playing in my face, and now you sitting outside my house making it seem like I fucking with you again, or I was even trying to contact you because you got some money now or something. I don't fucking know. You going to work, you got a new truck, so now I'm about to want to be in your life. No. And I hate the way that people even try to make it seem like that's the type of person I ever been. I've never been that type of person. And I always have my own. Especially when it comes to cars and money and all that type of shit, I never needed a nigga to be doing nothing like that for me. So just because I say I want a man to take care of me now, that's because I never had one that could. I always was doing it for myself, or I was helping out niggas and shit. That's why now I'm saying, like, I want a man that can help me, not because I'm lazy or a mooch. So don't try to make it seem like because you got some money or something new that I want to be with you. No. I just want somebody who can finally do something for me. I'm over this shit. I am so over this shit. But I'm about to get off of here. I just had to talk about that because I was outdone. When he pulled up and said that, yeah, I was sitting outside your house for 2 hours. I'm like, what the fuck? You was doing what? You was doing what? Sitting outside my house. Then his little friend pulled up. She don't never pull up on the block. She pulls up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning too. As soon as he pull up, sitting outside watching. He like, oh yeah, I told her I was gonna be out here. Like, why would you tell one of your ex-girlfriends that you was about to pull up in the front of my house, and then she pulls up and sit outside, and she never comes over here? So now you and one of your crazy ass exes is sitting outside. But y'all be making it seem like I'm the problem. I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make this shit the fuck up. I need me a man. And a man who not gonna be dealing with this shit. Like, I need me a man. I need to live with my man and everything, so that other niggas from my past cannot think it's okay to pull up and sit outside of my house or do weird ass shit. I need one who know, like, I'm in love and my nigga don't play that type of shit. Because what the fuck is going on? And I can't make it up. And he was like, don't worry, she ain't gonna say nothing to you. She don't got a reason to say shit to me. I'm not saying shit to her. I don't know her. I don't talk to her. She don't be over here. I don't be around her in front of her house or nothing. Why in the fuck would she have anything to say to me? Why would I be worried about anything she had to say anyway? Why is you worried about if I'm pregnant or not? Like, I just can't believe. I was just looking like at him like, I can't believe you really went out your way to do this. But again, I'm not turning back around. I'm not talking to nobody from my past. So I see what type of time you still on, and now I see we can't even be friends. Like, it's just best that I don't talk to you. You need to go ahead and move on with your life like I'm trying to move on with mine. And we can't even have a friendship. Because I don't want your female thinking that I'm trying to talk to you or be inappropriate. Or neither do I need you thinking that. So, shit is crazy. But yeah, y'all, getting up here. Hopefully y'all can get my car looked at and I can be gone within the next hour or so. So I'll talk to you guys later. I wish you guys nothing but love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, good health, good wealth, prosperity, and all that good shit that us good ass people deserve. Y'all stay safe in these Detroit streets or wherever you may be from. I just wanted to jot down in my digital diary the crazy shit that I experienced that too at 3 o'clock this morning. And I noticed it was a full moon outside too when I was outside talking and smoking. And I'm like, I'm going back in the house. Like we not doing that no more. We not doing that no more. It's one guy that I've been talking to or whatever, and again, we not even in a relationship. I'm not doing that. I'm stick talking to the one person that I'm talking to. And if he don't get his shit together, I ain't even about to be talking to him. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean as far as communicating. Cause I ain't talking about him as far as his finances or none of that shit. I mean, it's a way that you communicate with people who you really want to fuck with for real. Other than that, I'm just gonna be worried about what the fuck I got going on. And I'm definitely not going back to no guy who was disrespecting me and talking about me and thinking it was okay to be seeing me and multiple women and shit and playing me and getting bitches pregnant and acting like I don't got no fucking feelings. I'm not doing that. So yeah, it's weird that you was sitting outside of my house. Inside the house. Without me being there. Anything like that. That's called fatal attraction. But I'm getting off here. I'm really tired because I got back. I didn't leave the house. I was just outside smoking in the car. But I got back in the house. I didn't end up going to sleep till like around 4 or something this morning. And I was up at 7. So I only got like 3 hours of sleep. But that's because I needed to come and get my car looked at. But yeah, crazy. And that's just making me think about the bird being in the basement the night before too. Like you was sitting outside, the bird was in the basement. Like what the fuck? All that shit is weird to me. Anyway, I'm getting off here. I love y'all. And I can't make this shit up. Like, I see y'all comments, and I'm just venting to my digital diary. I'm not ignoring y'all, but I'm just expressing myself and talking about the things that I experienced in life or whatever. So, it's crazy. But, bye, guys. Again, much love to y'all. Be safe. Be aware, because you see what type of shit be going on.